I learned English without leaving home. It was 2 years ago in the middle of the COVID pandemic when every single country in the world was on lockdown. There were no jobs, no school, no friends to hang out with, and the only thing we had was our mobile phones and internet connection. At that time, my English was not so good, but I used this opportunity to learn English and practice it online. And now, I can say with confidence that I am fluent in English because I speak it, read it, write it, and understand it perfectly. In this video, I'm going to share how I did it. Let's get started. I love watching movies and series in English, and this is what made me fall in love with the English language. The more you watch, the better you'll become at understanding the English language. I love reading English books and articles, and this is what helped me improve my vocabulary and grammar. Before I discovered the joy of reading English books, I used to use flashcards to memorize new words. But memorizing words with flashcards is not enough if you want to become fluent in English. You need to practice using the words and phrases you learn in context. Reading is an excellent way to do this. This podcast is hosted by two American teachers, and they discuss a variety of topics related to learning English. I love this podcast because it really helps me improve my listening skills and learn new words and phrases. Another great English podcast is called 6-Minute English. The best way to learn English is to practice speaking with native speakers. Native speakers can help you improve your pronunciation and teach you new words and phrases. Once you've found a native speaker, schedule a time to talk. I'm still learning English and I've been studying it for more than 10 years. At first it's difficult, but once you learn it, you never forget it. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, just keep practicing and you'll eventually become fluent. Learning a language is a journey, not a destination, so enjoy the journey. During your conversation, try to use as much English as possible. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. In fact, it's the best way to learn. I hope my story has inspired you to start learning English. If you have any questions about how I learned English, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. After your conversation, ask the native speaker for feedback. Then take some time to think about what you need to improve. The next time you practice, try to make fewer mistakes. With time and practice, you'll become fluent in English. You can practice speaking with native speakers online or in person. If you want to practice speaking with native speakers online, you can use websites like italki.com or verbally.com. On these websites, you can find native speakers who are willing to chat with you in English. If you want to practice speaking with native speakers in person, you can find conversation groups in your local community. This podcast is created by BBC Learning English, and each episode is 6 minutes long. For example, if you're trying to improve your pronunciation, you can find a speaker who specializes in helping people with pronunciation. Or if you're trying to learn new vocabulary, you can find a speaker who's willing to use new words and phrases with you. They discuss a variety of topics in clear and simple English. I just love the way native speakers pronounce each word and phrase. Choose a podcast that you enjoy and listen to it for 6 minutes every day. You'll be surprised at how quickly your listening skills improve, but I didn't let this discourage me. I kept reading, and soon enough my vocabulary improved and my grammar became better too. If you want to learn English, start reading English books today. Don't worry if you don't understand everything you read. Just keep reading and you'll see your vocabulary and grammar improve in no time. Even if I didn't know the meaning of individual words or even a whole sentence, I still felt like I understood what they were talking about. On this website, you can find a lot of free materials for learning English. Another great website for finding free books in English is Open Library. On this website, you can find a lot of free books in English that you can read online or download in PDF format. Also, Project Gutenberg is another great website for finding free books in English. This website has a large collection of classic books that are available in the public domain. This means that you can download these books for free and do whatever you want with them. I could feel their emotions through their voices and body language. This is how I developed my listening skill. Podcasts are usually more informal than other types of media, so they're a great way to learn natural-sounding English. There are podcasts on every topic imaginable, so you're sure to find something that interests you. Plus, podcasts are usually pretty easy to find. You can find them on websites like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. And the most important part is I never used subtitles. Subtitles are a great tool, but they will only help you improve your listening skills if you use them as a tool to guess what the characters are saying. If you always rely on subtitles to tell you what to listen for, you may miss some of the nuances of the language. Try not to look at the subtitles while watching movies or series. Instead, focus on listening to the characters and try to guess what they're saying. If you miss something, rewind and listen carefully again until you hear what they said clearly. This is a much more effective way to develop your listening skills than just reading the subtitles. When I was learning English, there was no YouTube, Netflix, or any other streaming services. So I used to download English movies and series from various websites. I still remember spending hours and hours searching for English movies and series on different websites and then downloading them one by one. Chapter 1: Learn English by watching movies and series. Even though I couldn't understand anything at first, I kept watching those movies and series over and over again. If you're serious about learning English, start watching English movies and series today. Watch them every day and watch them often. Chapter 2: Learn English by reading books and articles. When I first started reading English books, my vocabulary was limited and I couldn't understand everything I read. There are many websites where you can find free books and articles in English. One of my favorite websites is Many Things. Chapter 3: Learn English by listening to podcasts. Listening to English podcasts is a great way to improve your listening skills and learn new words and phrases. One of my favorite English podcasts is called All Ears English. If you want to learn English, start listening to English podcasts today. Chapter 4: Learn English by practicing speaking with native speakers. One of the best things about using online platforms to practice speaking with native speakers is that you can choose a speaker based on your needs. The first step is to find a native speaker to practice with. Chapter 5: Keep learning. If you want to become fluent in English, you must keep learning. Don't ever stop learning. Learning a language is like learning to ride a bike. So that's how I learned English without leaving home.